Hello guys, Izutek has finally reconciled with Ratiel's family. He came out publicly to make an apology video. That is what real men do. He has proven to the world that what he did was a mistake. You know, there's nobody that is above mistakes. It is when you allow the mistakes to swallow you, that is when it becomes an offense. But when we quickly realize that what you do was wrong and you quickly make amendments, you make a U-turn and apologize, then turn for change, for good. I think that is absolutely a good one. So Izutek has proven to the world that he is a real man, and he has contributed to what Very Dark Man said, the video he did recently concerning Nnamdi Kanu, how the judgment was passed, that they passed that judgment because they want to cause a distraction for the current issue that is going on in the country. Izutek has made a lot of points, and what he said, I have seen hidden truth in it, what this Nigerian government are trying to do. That is why in Kwara they went to CAC church to kidnap people, and they even buy people. Also, they kidnapped about 38 people in that church. And that is not the only church in Kwara. I think they have all these bigger churches where the government officials children are attending schools. They don't go to those places. They don't go to government house. They don't go to where governors are. They don't go to even to where a common politicians as a counselor. They never kidnapped them, nor anybody that belongs to them. I think I am saying the truth from what he said. So guys, I will want you to listen to him. Watch this video to the end. That is when you will understand what I am saying. Listen to him.
All right, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sentence is a distraction because there's no way he would have walked out of that case freely. Unless if you're a delusional person, that you would have thought that they'll just let Nnamdi Kanu go. So just take your mind off it. But for now, as I'm talking to you, it is a distraction from the insecurity and the terrorist attack that's happening in Nigeria as we speak. And I'll tell you that for free. What's this sentence? Usually they're supposed to adjourn it. I don't know why they decide to do that today. Now, what it's going to do is going to create further division. You see, for the past few days, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, we are condemning the church, the terrorist attack in CAC church that happened in Kwara State. Everybody joined here, they criticize her. The abduction of the girls in KB State, everybody joined here, they criticize her. But now, what this Nnamdi Kanu thing would do, just the watch. Because I've already started seeing people starting to say, oh, that now Yoruba people be the judge, you know, that Yoruba Igbo, they don't already start that one. Just leave it, I promise you, just ignore everything.
All right, about where you go is Dr. Touching Lives, Ratiel Governor, Anambra State. First thing first, since yesterday that video made this video, I've been waiting to see somebody who will ask the right questions, but yet nobody. Now I'm going to ask the question. All right, I want to believe this thing that VDM just said, and that is what it is. All these years that Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention, they have never passed a judgment. They kept adjourning the case. Now, where so many things don't they happen, so many terrorist attacks don't they go on in this country, all of a sudden they passed judgment. Go and check all the videos, all the things that Nnamdi Kanu said before they detained him. Everything he said about terrorists, everything he said about Fulani headsmen is now happening and coming to pass. 100. And because they knew that he is the only one that can actually say the truth. They detain him and hold him captive. And now, the question is this. All this attack that this terrorist has been carrying out, school, churches, everywhere, they don't attack the politicians. They don't attack politicians' convoy. They don't attack their homes. They don't attack their meeting points. They don't attack their meeting gatherings and all that. And I ask why. These terrorists, they attack poor Nigerians whom they know 100% that they can't even afford 3 square meal. Talk more of the kind of ransom they kept demanding. 100 million naira per head. Who will pay this money? Is it the family of the ones they adopted? The poor ones that are looking for food to feed? Are these family the ones that will pay this bill? Absolutely no. Absolutely no. They will not be the one to pay this bill. So who will pay these bills? Allegedly, could this be a new way or new tactics to extort money from Nigeria? As in, to divert money or to save money? Is this the new way, the new method where these politicians, they use the same money? That's the question. Because who will pay these bills? People want to know say they poor. Want to know say their family don't even chop well. When I go carry them from school, even the names of the school where they mention, even the school promises, some wealthy rich men in this country cannot even enroll their kids in that school. That is to show that the people who attend this school are poor kids. And these terrorists go there, kidnap these children, and demand ransoms. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 50 million. Where would their parents get this money from? They cannot get the money. Maybe the news you now hear is the state government, Nigerian government has secured release of 38 children being adopted by these terrorists. Who paid the bill? The government. The government. Is this now a business? What is going on in this country? What is going on? The churches they attack. Go and check all these churches. You will not see them attack big wealthy churches like, make I not even mention names. When I know the churches where they point out, where they talk about. You know, go here say they go there, go do this carry this kind of attack. Will they go to churches where poor people attend? They can adopt these kids, or they adopt these people, and they demand ransom. Now, Nigerian government is holding or organizing or granting a peace deal or granting a peace talk with these terrorists. With rifle, they were armed and they were granted interview. The state government, the Nigerian government cannot call its force men to take action immediately. Rather, you detained Nnamdi Kanu, who you have never catched with any rifle, with any weapon. He only used his mouth as his weapon to voice out the truth, to voice out what is going on in the country, to reveal the future. His mouth, his voice. Everybody have freedom of speech. He uses his voice as his weapon to say the truth. You people kept him, and now you people have sentenced him life imprisonment. But the ones who they carry rifle waka, who they carry even rocket plane launcher, una just the organized peace deal with them. What is going on? Like VDM always say, it is time. The time is now. It is you that will protect yourself. It is we that will protect ourselves. We need to let this old man in power know that enough is enough. These are the vital questions that we are meant to ask. Who will pay these bills that these people are demanding? The government. Is this the new way they divert funds? Public funds? Allegedly. Because I don't understand. I kept wondering what is going on. Now, some days ago, now I'm done with this topic. Now let me just say something about the Rattles and about VDM, right? I love what happened some days ago. Yes, because if something no happen, you're not gonna know your words and you're not gonna know how far you have gone so far. Alright? And you're not gonna still know people's heart and people's mind. This thing will happen. I've opened my eye to see that a lot of persons don't even like the fact that I've been supporting the Rattles and supporting VDM all this while. Alright? And I can never stop supporting VDM. And I have never insulted VDM. Now I've understand and realized my mistake. Now I know I know more. Right? Loyalty. There's something called loyalty. And there are things to do. VDM, I owe you loyalty. And that's the fact. Because nobody go fit do what you do for this country. Nobody. Aside the ones where they don't detain now, where they don't even sentence. Now you now be the voice of the youths. The fearless. Where they voice out. Then others go follow. So all these things now go make me, you know, go feel, in fact, from today, you know, if you appear bad for my, anything where you even talk now, I go even support. That's the honest truth. Because there is a reason you are saying all these things. So I'm sorry. This is me now apologizing to the Rattles and to VDM. I'm sorry. If I thought I have to correct VDM, not even online, like you people always say, I now understand that part. So I'm sorry, VDM and all the Rattles. And now, this thing will happen now, not make me understand that Rattles are now even more than what they used to call them. They are even more than fourth arm of government. Let me now say it. More Rattles now are force on its own. And I'm glad and I'm happy to be among those that made the movement stronger and bigger. Because when this movement started, I joined hand and I received a lot of insult as at then. And I thank God now, it is now working out. So please, all the genuine Rattles out there, I'm really, really sorry. Sorry from the depth of my heart, alright? This kind of thing will never repeat itself again. And like I said, I will not drag anybody again. I'll now be pointing out important issues. Analyzing things on my own side. Opinion, on my own point of view. Alright? Supporting, or calling out people. That will be the last thing I will do. And I'm glad. Oris, the man will be. The man will be. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for responding. Upon everything that happened online, you still responded. Thank you very much. I must appreciate you. Aproko King, my fellow Rattel, I appreciate you. Bloodline. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for everything. I understand better now. Alright? Living news. Wosu. Blood. I don't even know as I won't take apologize now. But thank God say, even VDM, even forgive you and understood the whole thing. Alright? And you now, you are forgiving Izutech. Because you now even understand the reason I I acted out of emotions. Will I even call it emotions? Because I was trying to prove a point or trying to even please some people called rattles. Some ones, not even the real rattles, now the fake ones. You understand? Where they try pinch things. Where they try make it. Now them cause them. And what make me leak that voice note. But thank God say everything don't go, don't pass. And you have forgiven Izutech. As a matter of fact, you have followed me back.